Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 4th of September. So today Venus goes direct and Mercury makes a trine to Jupiter. That is strongest today on the 4th of September, and it's going to be on and off all this month. This trine between Mercury and Jupiter is going to come up towards the end of the month, but in astrology the aspects are strong and non-strong, so this energy is going to be with us for a while. Jupiter also goes stationary retrograde, and I've made a separate audio for that, so check that out in the playlist, but I'm going to talk about it briefly here. And the moon enters void, of course, at 7:06 p.m. GMT time today, so check out the playlist for that. And always remember, this is a constellational Vedic astrology podcast that focuses on where the luminaries, the sun and the moon, and the planets and asteroids like Chiron are at any given time. So when Venus goes direct out of retrograde, so it's been in retrograde now for about 6 weeks, there can be a shift in the energy regarding love and relationships and creativity. So this can lead to a renewed sense of passion and enchant self-expression, as in retrograde you should have been dealing with any blocks that you have to expressing and receiving love and aligning with your true values and appreciating the simple things in life. Negatively, there can be issues that come up because of unrequited love. It encourages us to focus on self-love and self-acceptance and explore our desires and needs, creating a deeper connection with our authentic selves, which can lead to an increased sense of inner peace and happiness. On the psychological level, it's a good time for self-reflection, which can allow us to identify any patterns that we need to let go of and that are stopping our ability to form healthier connections with others and all aspects of our personality. By addressing, our unhealed traumas, we can make positive changes and create more balanced relationships in our lives with ourselves and others. Mercury's trine to Jupiter helps us expand our thinking, be more optimistic, and also can make us grow intellectually and spiritually, giving us opportunities for increasing our learning, communication skills and sharing knowledge with others, encouraging us to get out of our comfort zone and embrace new perspectives. So it invites us to engage in deep philosophical conversations and seek truth and wisdom through self-reflection and exploration of the world around us, giving us the space to be more curious and open-minded. Also, it's a good time to stimulate our mind, as it opens enough to learning subjects that we may have found hard to grasp before, like complex maths and science and data engineering and whatever. Shout out to you guys, because I'm not a coder or anything, but I'm always impressed by code and stuff like that. So this energy makes it easier for us to articulate our thoughts and express ourselves clearly, and helps us to just find more peace by researching ways to improve our lives as well. On the negative end, it can make us overconfident, being too idealistic, and while it's good to explore new possibilities and be optimistic, it's equally important to maintain a grounded sense of reality and be realistic in our mindset. So it's important to balance our grand visions with practicality and discernment, and knowing that for the majority our dreams can only come through changing ourselves and our lifestyles, that make it so that we take small daily steps to bring our dreams into reality, and learning from any challenges or obstacles that we will face on our way. We just have to keep on going. Sometimes we do have to stop to heal and stuff, but if we can make sure we're doing one thing a day, one habit a day that's changing. So if you smoke 20 cigarettes, maybe going down to 19, knowing that the slow and steady changes overall can improve our lives. So it's also a good time for studying, reading, engaging in intellectual discussions. And in terms of our relationships, it allows force you to express yourself more freely and encourage others to do the same, which can lead to deeper connections and a greater understanding between, you know, partners or co-workers and stuff like that. It's a time to say your thoughts and feelings openly without the fear of judgment or rejection. And if you may, that doesn't mean you won't get rejection, but, you know, not to be scared of it, because people always have their opinions. It's about trying to strengthen yourself and being firm in your convictions, and you do that by researching and healing, you know, your emotional traumas and psychological and spiritual wounds as well. So overall, the energy of Mercury's trying to Jupiter encourages us to stay grounded and realistic, but also to open up our mind as well. So in terms of content creators, you can focus on content that, you know, talks about how we can improve our relationships and what toxic self-care is and what positive self-care is, and all things that, you know, are pleasurable and sensual, exploring topics that help us accept our sort of more sensual sides in healthy ways. Also, you know, how we can increase our intellectual capacity and expand our knowledge, and, you know, talking about personal growth, and, you know, just how we can just bring more acceptance into our lives by knowing that there are many differences that we all have as human beings, but there are also a lot of similarities, and just talking about how we just can just be more forgiving of our past and forgiving of others as well, but in an assertive way, not in a way that allows people to walk all over us, but in a way that respects our own beliefs and respect other people's beliefs. So yeah, that was the daily scope for the 4th of September.